Imagine stepping out of a really tense corporate meeting near this tight, foggy airfield like London City.
Right, a notoriously tricky spot.
Yeah, exactly. And you sink into this library, quiet, luxury penthouse, and then you just blast across the Atlantic using literal military fighter jet tech.
It sounds like a movie, honestly.
It really does. But today, we're doing a deep dive into the Dassault Falcon 900LX. We're pulling straight from the manufacturer's official specs to figure out exactly how this aircraft pulls off that exact scenario for you. So, okay, let's unpack this. We're looking at a flying luxury penthouse strapped to military technology.
And what's wild is that when you actually step inside, your brain doesn't even register that you're in an aircraft.
Really? How so?
Well, Dassault specifically designed this cabin to eliminate that, that claustrophobic tube feeling. It's got a 74-inch height and a 92-inch width, seating up to like 14 passengers.
Wow, that is spacious.
Yeah, and instead of just listing off dimensions or, I don't know, throwing in some mood lighting, they spaced 24 large windows in a way that floods 3 distinct lounge areas with overlapping natural light.
Right, and you've got the Falcon Connect system keeping you on the grid the whole time.
Exactly. Plus programmable LED mood lighting.
And this intense acoustic insulation that makes the whole space incredibly quiet. Like you said, library quiet. But I do have to push back here for a second.
Sure, go for it.
Wood veneers, heavy acoustic dampening, 3 completely separate lounges. Physics is physics, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You're adding massive weight to the fuselage. Doesn't that just absolutely tank the aerodynamic performance and efficiency of the jet?
You'd think so, definitely.
Yeah.
But this is exactly where Dassault's military heritage kicks in to solve that weight issue.
Oh, because they build the Mirage and the Rafale.
Right, they built fighter jets, so they didn't just strap a bigger engine onto a heavy metal tube. They engineered a highly swept, optimized wing that actively reduces drag at high speeds.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that's paired with their signature tri-jet configuration. What's fascinating here is that combination provides the raw aeronautical muscle to push all that luxury through the air without burning excessive fuel.
Which brings us to the engines themselves. 3 Honeywell TFE 731-60 engines.
Yep, producing about 5,000 pounds of thrust each.
So 15,000 pounds combined, backed by over 100 million hours of operational reliability. That is a lot of proven muscle.
It is, but the muscle is almost secondary to the tech. I mean, look at the EZ-2 flight deck and the FalconEye vision
The
system.
FalconEye, yeah.
That system is a perfect example of fighter tech bleeding directly into corporate aviation. FalconEye doesn't just, look through the fog.
Wait, what does it actually do then?
It physically blends synthetic 3D terrain mapping with live thermal camera, feeds directly onto the pilot's display.
Oh, wow.
So even if they're flying into a pitch-black blizzard, the flight crew is effectively looking at a crystal-clear, daytime view of the runway down to 100 feet before they even have to look out the window.
That is wild. Here's where it gets really interesting to me, though. It makes me think of a high-performance sports car that somehow also excels at off-roading.
That's a great way to put it, actually.
Because you've got this heavy, luxurious jet, but thanks to those low-speed aerodynamics and the tri-jet thrust, you can drop into incredibly short, challenging runways under 4,000 feet.
Like Aspen.
Exactly, Aspen or London City. Plus, it's fully compatible with sustainable aviation fuel, or SF.
And that short field agility means you aren't restricted to massive international hubs. You land closer to your actual destination, which opens up massive routing flexibility.
Right. And then there's the range. We're looking at a massive 4,750 nautical miles, Geneva to Chicago, nonstop.
Nonstop, yep.
But digging into the specs, the range alone actually isn't the most impressive number here.
No, the real secret weapon of this jet isn't just how far it flies, is how it manages its weight when it lands.
The landing weight.
Yeah, if we connect this to the bigger picture, it has an incredibly high maximum landing weight to maximum takeoff weight ratio.
Okay, walk us through the actual mechanics of that. Why does that ratio actually matter to the person sitting in the back lounge?
So normally, heavy jets have a low maximum landing weight. They physically cannot land safely until they've burned off thousands of pounds of fuel.
Ah, so they're too heavy to land right after takeoff.
Exactly. But because the 900LX can land heavy, you can fill the tanks at your home base in Paris, fly a quick 45-minute hop over to London, and land safely while still heavily loaded with fuel.
Oh, I see. So you don't even waste time refueling in London. You just pick up your passengers and take off straight for a transoceanic leap to New York.
Precisely. You avoid buying expensive fuel away from home, and more importantly, You eliminate an entire hour sitting on the tarmac waiting for the fuel trucks.
So what does this all mean? It really shifts the perspective for me. It's not just a flying penthouse.
Not at all.
It's more of a strategic corporate time machine disguised as a luxury status symbol. You are literally buying back hours of your day by bypassing the normal limitations of aviation physics.
Exactly. It seamlessly merges that library quiet passenger comfort with rugged military-derived tri-jet engineering.
It really does.
But, this raises an important question. As the aviation industry shifts aggressively toward entirely green technologies, it leaves you wondering how the iconic tri-jet design and that fighter spirit of these jets evolved to define the next era of sustainable flight.